What up? What up? YouTube, it's your girl Bella. I'm back up in this thing. I got some good ones for y'all tonight in the check-in, y'all. As you know, the internet is always going haywire, especially at night. So, welcome back to the show, Black Cultures Lit TV. This is where we celebrate, debate, and sometimes we gotta look at the internet and say, what in the entire hell is going on? I'm Bella. And baby, tonight, Black Culture Check-In, we got a little bit of everything. Alleged slaps, culture conversations, hip-hop moments. Even Charleston White is on the lineup, y'all. He is acting just like Charleston White. Yep. And Waka Flocka, the rapper, checked, y'all. He checking folks like an older cousin at the family reunion. And before we jump in, if you love Black culture, commentary, and keeping it real, hit that subscribe button because we outside every day. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. I don't want to hold you up. So, hold on. So who we got up first, y'all? Let's see. So up first, y'all, we got Claressa. Let's start with the boxing world. Claressa versus Alycia. I think it's Baumgardner. Well, anyway, apparently, y'all, words ain't enough no more. Reports are floating around that says Claressa is allegedly slapping. She slapped her. Um, let's get on. Let's go ahead and get into the video because I don't know. I haven't seen anything. I just saved these and I'm first time watching this, you guys. Did I save the right one? Hold on, y'all.
Are you chipping out?
Where is the video? Did I save the wrong video? Oh, my bad. Wait, did y'all hear that? She really did slap her. It says here that she slapped her over an act of disrespect, confirming that her strikes landed clearly. I mean, I heard the slap. I'm finna play it again, y'all. Child. That girl let her slap her like that? Because she slapped her. I heard it. No, allegedly, Claressa Shields slapped Alycia Baumgardner. Do y'all think this was just spicy words turning physical, or you think this is a real fight about the pop off? Because somebody gonna have to run that fade eventually because you slapped her. I heard it. Girl, I gotta play this again, y'all. I can't believe it. Yeah, this is real smoke. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way that girl allowed Claressa just to slap her like that. There's not that much acting in the world to where you have to gear up for a fight. Like, okay, that is Crazy. So, dang, she slapped her. Now hold on though, but before we start writing fight posters and calling pay-per-view, we need details. Because I know they was beefing and they had words before, but let's be honest. Y'all know how social media, you don't need evidence, but we heard the slap. Soon as somebody hears slap, or I heard it, we start making graphics and fantasy booking flights. And if this is really happening, I'm excited. I'm excited. Drop it in the comments right now. Who do you got if these two ever really get in the ring? Because that girl, Claressa, slapped her. Yeah. Y'all want to watch it again? Okay, me too. Okay, I'm gonna move on, y'all. But I am just so shocked that she allowed her to slap her like that. Wow. Okay, moving on, y'all. Moving on to Charleston White. Now I know y'all know Charleston White. And this fool, Charleston White, he done did whiteface. This man has to wake up and spill the wheels of chaos every morning. Apparently, Charleston pulled out his white face on Chud the Builder, the guy who just um, went to shot somebody and is in jail right now, I guess. But at this point, I don't even ask what Charleston White is doing. No, I don't ask why. Because one thing Charleston gonna do, he gonna create confusion. He gonna have everybody arguing by lunchtime. And to be honest with you, it's really funny. And I really hate to admit it, but it is. So let's go ahead and watch Charleston and his white face, y'all. And again, I'll roll the video if it starts in the middle.
I'm telling you, we're voting you niggas out of here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Free Chud the Builder! Free Chud the Builder! Oh, Chud's home. We've posted Chud's bond. Yeah, we're at home celebrating. Chud is home. Chud is home. Are you chipping out? Don't chip out on me, nigga. Hey, don't chip out on me, boy. Hey, we got him chipping out. I finally got my dream come true. I finally get to be a white man. I done got them nigga hands off me. I finally get to be a white man. Look at me, y'all. I'm a white man. Say, I've been wanting to say, I finally made it to Hollywood, y'all. I done sold out. I done finally made it to Hollywood. I done sold out. I'm selling out, niggas. I'm selling you niggas out, boy. I'm dead. Get rid of all the niggas. Get rid of those niggas. I'm telling you, we're voting you niggas out of here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Free Chud the Builder! Free Chud the Builder!
Yeah. This guy, Charleston White, he back outside causing chaos again. And we know this is satire, trolling. This man, he just wake up every morning and choose violence. So, moving on. I don't know if he a trolling genius or he just be doing too much. I don't know. So who we got next? Up next, y'all. This is a really sad post. It's a little bit more serious because he was one of my favorite rappers. So one of Young Dolph's killers reportedly got sentenced to 20 years. And what is really hitting people was the message from Dolph's fiance. Because behind headlines in courtrooms, there's real people still grieving. And fans still miss Dolph because it wasn't just music, y'all. We really respected how he moved. And I'm trying to read what his wife wrote. She said, "May God have his entire way with him and every other coward involved. 20 years plus time served will never be enough." And I know that's right. I know that's right. So that's Young Dolph and his fiance. Um, that's the killer, and he received 20 years following a plea deal. And I'm sure he gonna do the 20 years. Sure, he probably tell on somebody. You know, that's how they do. But prayers to Young Dolph's fiance. May Young Dolph rest in peace. Very emotional message from Dolph's fiance. Do you think justice got served, or do you think this is still unfinished? And he may have to face prison court. You know. All right, moving on. Who's next? Oh, this is the that goes with the Young Dolph story. He admitted to killing him. And look, it says he was paid off by somebody named Big Juke. And the dude who paid him, I guess he was sentenced to 20 years after taking the plea. Oh, I don't know who Big Juke is. It's been so long, I can't remember the story. I think Big Juke was related to Gotti, I think, but then he got killed, right? Yep, I think that's what happened. So this is the dude that they paid to ride down on Young Dolph, and I think it was another guy with him. Anyway, moving on. Things be so sad. Oh, this is funny. Look at Chud the Builder. He got to look at two black uh, deputies in the court. You know, he's racist. So I think that's karma served well. And they gave him his
on the
time.
fact of Amy
They gave him his time, his bail, y'all.
seriousness of all these felonies and his bond status. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So the 26th at 9 o'clock, I'm sorry, the 21st at 9 o'clock for a bond hearing, and then the 26th at 9 for a preliminary hearing right here. Does that work for everybody's calendar? General, does that work for the state?
Yes.
All right.
Just for the court's information, and Mr. Finley, the state's going to request and file a source hearing when and if there's an attempt to make bonds.
Okay. Is there any objection of us taking all those matters up at the bond hearing on the 21st?
No.
They won't let me in here. They won't. Why not?
Yep. Oh, Chud, he going down, Chud. And you know, here's the crazy part, y'all. Even though he got a 1.25 million bond for shooting that Army veteran who's a black man who he considered a chimp, he raised more than 130, probably more than that. And that just goes to show you the temperature in this country and the racism that still lingers as white American culture, because that's their culture. They raised $130,000 for this racist prick. See, we got to start figuring out who the enemy really is. A lot of us don't get it. I don't understand it because they've been our enemies since they invaded America. These people have not evolved. They gave him $130,000. They raised that for him. Crazy, right? Moving on. The chimpster. Look at him. Okay. Now, this is one that really cracked me up. Jason Lee versus Peter Rosenberg. And Jason Lee called Peter Rosenberg a culture vulture. And guess who agreed? Me. I agree. I agree he is a culture vulture. And I think Jason Lee said what a lot of folks have been thinking. But you know how they do. They don't call each other out. But Jason Lee, he did. He called them out. And Lord, that man was not happy. Let's get off into it.
It's taking from the culture, not giving back.
Okay.
I have gotten things from hip hop culture. It's helped make my life, and I'm incredibly grateful.
Okay.
But I have always and always will prioritize giving back to that culture, helping uplift other people of color specifically. That will always.
You know what bothers me about these people? They really actually think that they're doing us a favor. Do you hear him? Do you hear his entitlement? Like, who do you think you are? We don't need you in Black culture. You don't add any value to Black culture. All you do is take from Black culture. Sick of these people.
Always be a part of my life. So when you just lackluster throw out culture vulture, yeah, man, on a big platform like Drink Champs, and you have a big voice, and by the way, you're a very entertaining, charismatic talker. It sounds really good. Yeah, that's some hurtful shit to say about someone.
Okay.
That's not who I am.
Okay. So I'm going to just say this. I'll be with Rocky tonight at his son's 4th birthday, and I'm going to tell him to his face that I don't give a shit what his opinion is about his support for you, your support for him, what he's done for you, what you've done for him. Because me and Rocky talk about Rihanna. We talk about his children. We talk about how proud he is of me running for office and his love for Harlem and helping kids. We don't talk about you or anybody else. So I didn't interrupt you. So
being a culture vulture is taking from the. I just said. You're saying bullshit.
Wait, do you want?
I just said meaningful content. You're talking bullshit.
See, it's a disconnect. That's the disconnect right there. You didn't say anything valuable. You think because you said Black culture gave you financial stability, we supposed to be like, oh, okay, you're a culture vulture. I said it.
Want me to respond, or do
you're right now? You're just showing off about you being friends with Rocky.
No. You told me you invited me,
and I'm giving you. I just gave you facts. You're giving me bullshit.
You invited me to talk to my friend about you, and I'm telling you that I'm not going to do that because his opinion of you does not matter to me. Here's what I'm saying to you, and I'm not saying it on social media. Or I'm not saying it on Drink Champs. I'm saying it to you on your show.
Okay.
That. I said this about our mayor, where I'm the vice mayor, she's the mayor. She appointed me. I said, they love our penises, not our policies. I love that you love hip hop. I love that you've done a lot for hip hop. I love that you put a lot of people on. I love that you believe that you're the reason why ASAP Rocky
didn't say that.
Whatever you said. I believe, and I believe you love hip hop, and I believe you've done a lot from what I've talked to Dorian.
See what I mean? You see how arrogant they get? He really think he deposited some value in hip hop, y'all. We gotta cut these people off, man. The Peter Rosenbergs, the Vlads, all these people that interject themselves into our culture, and then to turn arrogant and act like they are the reason behind hip hop and Black culture. This is crazy.
Other people about hip hop. Hot 97, what y'all did over there was great. What you're doing here is great. What he's doing at Apple is great. What you're doing on your own is great. None of that. I'm not taking any legitimate.
I just said. You're saying bullshit.
Wait, do you want to stay away from the work that you've done? I'm talking about when niggas like George Floyd are dying. That's the real shit that matters.
Yeah, I speak out about that too.
Hold on, great.
No, I speak out about that. Always have.
Okay, but guess what?
Spoke out about LGBTQ rights.
Great.
Always
but
have.
You ain't suck dick and you ain't Black. And so you know what?
So I can't contribute.
Let me tell you something.
So I can't contribute.
So you'll never really know.
That's great. And
you'll never really know.
If you want to draw lines, if you want to draw lines with allies over the fact that I'm not Black or I haven't quote sucked dick, but you don't know that I have stood up. You don't know that I have risked my livelihood. I risked my livelihood wearing a Black Lives Matter on live television, getting in trouble with boss.
Dude, if wearing a t-shirt is risking your life, Somebody need to slap this fool. Straight up. You see what I mean? Because he wore a t-shirt. He thinks he has value in our culture. Ooh, you wore a t-shirt, you know?
Is standing up.
Great.
What groups have you stood up for that you're not related to?
And I got shot, and I now run
That's
the city whose streets I used
and
to run.
And by the way,
you know what?
I think it's
this
very
is not
cool.
a measurement.
But yet you keep bringing out measurements.
This is for your clip farmers that need this moment. I don't really care about all of your resume of all the things you've done to uplift the culture.
Anything?
Here's the deal. Because I said there, and I'll say now, I think you're a culture vulture. That's my advocacy away from the work that you've done.
So you're just full of shit, though.
But okay, great.
You're perfect for politics. You are full of shit.
Two truths can be in existence.
No, I gave you a lot of information. You couldn't accept it. Hey, maybe I did misjudge you. Maybe you did misjudge me. But
Oops.
You won't do it. You won't back off of that.
You shouldn't have unrealistic expectations of me.
Dude,
so you're just full of shit.
But dude, you are a culture vulture. Why is he so surprised? You know, this conversation pop up every few years. You know that, right? But what's the line between appreciating Black culture and profiting off of Black culture? Because let's be honest, Black culture get copied faster than homework. Like, he don't think he's doing anything wrong. He really think he is has an effect on Black culture. Y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. It's just crazy. Moving on. That just irks me, y'all.
Teaching my 8-yo dancers the ducky.
Hey, hey, teach me how to duck it. Hey.
Sure, that's the copyright. But I thought that this was cool that they didn't know how to Dougie, and they did good. Some of them got it. I don't know why we can't play music on YouTube. I think that's so stupid. Teach me how to duck. 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 Everybody duck. Everybody duck. Everybody duck. Everybody. Hey, that's Black culture. See that? Everybody want to be part of Black culture. Look at them. Hey, I want to do the Black culture. Hey, Black culture. Black culture. Black culture. Black culture. Black. Teach me how to duck. Teach me how to duck. Yep. Black culture. Now, well, let me go to the other one. Yeah, this is the one. Now, listen, y'all. I had to save Sukihana for last because I am so proud of Sukihana. And I know Sukihana was doing some things for a little piece of change out here. But Suki out here having a year, y'all. She is really having a year. She graced the cover of Glamour magazine. New baby. She did the Club Shay Shay interview. She talked about a lot of things in that interview. If you haven't seen the interview, go check it out. And people are starting to notice something different about Suki. Growth. Yep. You don't have to stay where you started, you know. Folks love putting people in boxes, but people can evolve. So let's hear what, I don't know if this all photos. Oh yeah, this all photos. I think she looked beautiful, y'all. I like Suki. But let's hear what Suki said in the interview.
Happy when she reached out. She brung me out. She brung me on stage, like a 30,000 people in the crowd. And yeah, like she really welcomed me. And I wasn't expecting that. But when I met Kim, she was like, man, Suki, I love you. I love everything about you.
Damn.
And I just got to know her. I got to meet her daughter. And I just got to put a lot of respect on her name because she did not have to put me under her wing and show me love. She brought me out on stage and I always will support her, appreciate her for that.
Right.
I mean, what is it with you guys? How y'all get me so small? Why y'all so small?
I don't know.
Did you notice
She's
that?
tiny too.
Yes.
Everybody's not small though, because Meg is big. Meg is tall as hell.
Yeah, Meg tall. But for the most part,
yeah, we some tiny ones.
if you look at Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown ain't big. Missy Elliott is not big at all.
And Little Kim is littler than me.
Yes, I know. And that's saying something.
Yeah. And I'm tiny. So yeah, we just tiny. Ain't nothing wrong with being small though. We fun size. That's what it's called.
That's what it is?
Yep.
Fun size.
Fun size.
Interesting. That's Coach Shannon to get.
If y'all didn't see this video, look, Shannon Sharp is so funny, y'all. He is definitely the OG. He was moaning and making noise and this and that. It's a real great video. But Suki outside living her life. She got the new podcast with the white chick. And she leveling up. Growth era activated. I approve. But y'all, I got one more story for y'all. And I had to say this one for last because I enjoy every moment of this. I enjoy every moment of Waka Flocka checking Jake Paul over his little blackface joke. Waka basically said, nah, bruh, you ain't no comedian. That shit ain't funny. And honestly, some lines ain't punchlines. And he had a serious conversation with this man. I don't know what's wrong with these folks that, you know, they are so I don't even know the name of it, but they just oblivious to like what's going on, you know? So let's hear Waka check him about the blackface.
First, ain't nobody experienced torture with no white face, but a black face.
But I think, but again, we can go into like all of this. Like, people are oppressed, different, you know, races, all of this stuff, and people should be able to make fun of it. Like, if I'm Jewish, bro, and people should be able to make fun of that, no matter what happened or what people went through.
You don't even know the history behind the comments you made. It was just, it's not like I'm being serious. I want to educate you, bro, because y'all ever some shit you making jokes about, bro, folks' grandmama experienced that torture in it. You know what I'm saying, bro? So ain't nobody experienced torture with no white face, but a black face.
Yeah, but I think, but again, we can go into like all of this. Like, people are oppressed, different.
Look at how aloof they be. He's gonna try to justify it. Just listen.
You know, races, all of this stuff, and people should be able to make fun of it. Like, if I'm Jewish, bro,
people should be able to make fun of it. Fuck the fact that a blackface was used as torture, humiliation, but bump all that. These folks crazy.
And people should be able to make fun of that, no matter what happened or what people went through.
You don't even know the history behind the comments you made. It was just, it's not like I'm being serious. I want to educate you, bro, because y'all ever some shit you making jokes about, bro, folks' grandmama experienced that torture in it. You know what I'm saying, bro? So ain't nobody experienced torture with no white face, but a black face. Because I come from an era where you don't disrespect religion. You don't even talk about it. It's respect.
Yeah, so I think you're a more serious guy. I'm not, and I'm a more like, let's all make fun of each other and be bros. I'm friends with blacks, whites, purples, Mexicans, all of the above, girls, boys, Indians, all of that. So I think you're like really serious. You're really serious. You're a serious guy, and you're like, I don't want to make fun of anybody. I'm the opposite.
Now, do you see how he's trying to use him being serious as a weapon? Oh, you're serious. I'm telling you, these folks is mentally ill.
Like, let's all make fun of each other. Let's all roast each other.
No, that's your side. But Waka, how am I serious? You don't even know me if you said I'm serious. And I ain't got nothing about being Jewish or black or this. I'm not talking about race. Bro, I don't care about this shit, what you saying. That don't got nothing to do with what you talking about. Like, I'm not serious.
You guys see how politics are judged?
Yeah. No, this not politics. This education. This how I grew up. Like when I make jokes how he did, the difference between him is I got punished for that shit. Like, hey, Waka, why you out here running your mouth doing, nigga, you know, this happened with this. You don't make fun of white, black, this, because this, they educated me. I seem serious because education, because I come from an era where you don't disrespect. It's not about everybody being oppressed. It's about you acknowledging oppression with everyone because God gave you a status to be somewhere to talk with you know, with empathy, with morality, with integrity. So basically what I'm telling you is they got history behind that. Like, bro, like real deal history, bro. Like I'm sitting here because I did some shit in Amsterdam when people made face. I never knew what blackface was. So I went out the country. And I watched people dress up with black faces on their face, bro. That shit made me mad as fucking Amsterdam because they was mocking us. But then that shit.
Yeah, I think if they're mocking, then that's one thing. If it's like comedy, that's why I love comedians, is because they can get away with like saying and making fun of anyone or anything. And that's why I said.
What part of blackface is not comedy? Don't he understand? What part of blackface is not comedy? These people can't be this aloof.
I loved Drewsy's skit. And by the way, I'm a Republican and I'm white, and I think you should make fun of white Republicans who are
going too deep. What you're doing is gaining traction. Like, are you serious? I'm not doing it. You're wrong. Boom. Well, I'm just telling you, it's not about Drewsy, it's not about none of it. It's you. I ain't have to talk to you, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just a real nigga. I hate. I'm sorry that cameras is there, bro. I never did this in my life. It's my first time. It's not about everybody being oppressed. It's about you acknowledging.
They cut out the point where, which was really important, that he said that I thought this clip was going to have on him. But, yeah. Well, I'm happy he checked them. To me, he checked them. And it's a, you want to see the whole clip, you can find it on YouTube. But he did check him and put him in his place. And he basically just saying, my God, you ain't no comedian. Because everybody, you know, trying stand up now, and sometimes folks forget jokes still need common sense attached. And he just don't get it. These people are trying to be oppressed, and they're not. No white man has ever been hung for doing blackface. Okay, y'all? So, all right, family. Man. Crazy out here. It's crazy out here in these streets. Yeah. I don't know, that did something to me. All right, family. Which story got y'all heated tonight? That Waka Flocka Jake Paul got me heated. Claressa slapping folks. Suki changed her life. She ain't got the good coochie no more. Waka done checked Jake Paul. Jason Lee checked Rosenberg. We checking folks, y'all. We checking folks left and right. Black culture is lit. Drop it below. Like, comment, subscribe, and remember, Black culture been lit. We just keep it receipts. I'll catch y'all next episode. It's your girl Bella. I'm out.